Hello, this is Michael Commiso, a disabled combat veteran after 9/11, and the battle buddies on. Well, I got more collectible stuff of baseballs and baseball cards of Babe Ruth, J.W. Cobb, Jackie Robinson, Henry Aaron, Frank Robinson, William Mays, Mickey Mantle, and a hockey player. I guess, I hope people realize people are hard on each other nowadays on everything that people do. Like, it's that complicated to make the internet safe kind of thing, where it's hard to believe it's that much drama in the world kind of thing. Because I highly doubt people hate each other that much in the world. I had to figure out how to fix my microphone on my webcam. So I guess I was playing with the settings, but I figured out how to put the microphone back on. But you gotta at least admit, for one, you're using the internet and you're getting the information wrong on each other. You're not even, the law knows that people get identity theft and everything. I think it's unfair that you're giving me a hard time as a veteran back home. I'm not that bad of a guy. I'm not a bad guy at all. I have a clean record my whole life, and obviously I make my videos for a reason. For one, I thought maybe my videos will get me somewhere back home as a Commiso, because my videos are not that bad. And that's what people do nowadays, make videos on the internet. There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't get the law system of the internet world. People don't want violence, people don't want crime, but you keep the videos up of the crime and the violence on the internet, where people don't like watching it. So either way, you like it or not, porn is the #1 thing on the internet. I still don't get how people have issue of nudity more than there's violence and wars and internet on the internet and everything kind of thing. So the law doesn't make any sense. People will be more happy if there's more naked people in the world. It's called common sense, compared to violence and hating on each other on the internet for no damn reason at all. So, to calm myself down, I collect things on eBay and stuff in East-State and go to flea market. So, I like my stuff, I've been collecting Babe Ruth stuff for years now, and I'm getting better at it. And I don't want to lose the stuff that I earn. I earn my stuff up here. I don't have a lot of stuff that everybody thinks it is. And the stuff that I do have, being a veteran should be an honorable thing. a thing that a soldier should come back home to America and be proud that they served their country, kind of thing. Because America is a great country. There's probably minor things that needs to be fixed in America, like people just forgot how to be neighbors in America. People forgot how to be good friends to each other in America.
Imagine that these
kind of simple things like that can be fixed in America. America get fixed overnight. Like the law when they were all kids, kind of thing. That when they were kids, they didn't see a boobie on the internet, kind of thing. But when they become a law enforcement, they're all strict on boobies. No, they're using your uniform and your badge to get more boobies. So America's a great country. It just needs a little fixing, that's all. And for people to sit there on my computer and give me a hard time knowing that everybody's how do the law point out certain people and get mad at the certain people being butt naked, but in real life the law itself is butt naked too on the internet? The whole world is not naked on the internet. It's the thing to do, being naked on the internet. So it just seems like you're just trying to take out my cool points. You know, I was an outcast in school. People make fun of me, call me names on the wrestling team. I had goofy glasses. When I got done school, I basically went back home and did my homework in this apartment. Yeah, and the only thing, I really only hang with a few kids that hang with my brother, that hang with me, kind of thing, around here on the street. So now I'm 37 my birthday passed. I'm 37 years old. Three more years, I'm going to be 40 years old. And I thought I would have succeeded more in life back home as a veteran. And time is flying faster and faster and faster up here in this apartment. So when I make my videos, it's not, I don't make my videos to get on people's nerves. I make my videos because you say to let out my feelings, but you don't really allow me to let out my feelings. So I'm basically on YouTube talking to myself on YouTube to let out my feelings. We live in a world where people take everything the wrong way. You know, how people talk to each other, how you dress, walk, and everything. Because the world decided to join a corny gang outside on the streets all around the world. So you, as a gang outside, you get upset and angry of everything, and that's why there's violence and hate in the world. Because you're an idiot that picks fights online to start shit, and that's how war starts. So we live in a world where people get upset and angry of every little thing. That people were tougher back in the day. They didn't get upset over everything like we do as people on the internet. I'm just an American veteran back home in America, in the United States. That's all. I get it. I'm not nobody special, you know. But I'm still a veteran back home, and I just want to make something out of myself. You know, it sucks that all these years, you know, if a internet site is so bad, then why is the internet site still up? You know, a nice guy like me that wants to keep my clean record, and we live in the world, we even have channels. You all rat each other out on TV and on the internet. That you get people in trouble on purpose as friends and neighbors. You talk shit about each other and you get people in trouble on, that's the world we live in. You know, I served my country, came back home for war after 9/11 attack. You still try to get me that's not, is that how people are to each other? Is that how the law works nowadays? Oh, even though you're the good guy and you did nothing wrong, we're going to get you in trouble with the law no matter what kind of shit? What kind of system of justice is that? I'm the kind of guy that's willing to abide by the laws and respect the law and being a decent guy in the United States of America as a free country. And to get this far in life, for people to sit on the internet and act like they never saw, that's what I came home to. You all, the judge act like they never saw a porno movie on the internet. The law acts like they don't never saw a porno movie on the internet. My neighbors sit and act like they never saw a porno movie on the internet. I came back home and people are acting like that means they never saw 9/11 attack in New York City on YouTube. You know, if there was more happy naked people, just think about it. If the whole war, like, got butt naked at war, you won't be able to kill each other because you'll all be butt naked. Who wants to see that on TV? Butt naked human beings getting blown up on TV. Everybody sad and crying, angry, and everybody don't care about their lives no more as people. If everybody was butt naked at war, you will have to stop the war right there. Because this people that actually sit on TV and internet and watch that shit, there's something wrong with you compared to people that wants to see boobies on the internet. Yeah, just think about it. If the whole war decided to get butt naked at war, you all would have to stop the war right there and then, because we can't handle, as people, we can't handle violence, right? I'm shocked that there's violence on TV. Difference between a movie to real life, they try to capture real life crime. Before, your job is to stop crime as the law, not allow it to happen on the internet and television.
Oh my God! You broke my back!
So yeah, if the whole world, every street in the whole world was butt naked 24 hours a day, you won't be able to fight each other. You're gonna punch each other butt naked? No, everybody will start laughing because everybody's butt naked on the streets at war. It was like, he's naked, he's naked, he's naked. People giggle when they see the naked body. You acting like when people see the naked body, it's some kind of higher up. And it's a, you know, what the hell we had all these fucking battles for in history, for you guys still fighting about the same shit in history. That's why war don't solve shit, because you're still fighting about the same shit at the beginning of time. And you're basically, as an adult, so kids don't fight like this. You're fighting who is allowed to be butt naked online and or not. That's what's happening right now. We all accomplished that. Everybody's butt naked. The whole world, if you like it or not, you're some kind of bust up prune from the hip 60s or 70s. You don't want to see titties. Oh, I'm so mad that I got to see a naked body today. Then there's something wrong with you, dude. Because you sit there and you watch violence. And you have nothing wrong watching that shit. There's something wrong with you. So, what can the law come up with a system saying, well, if this guy and woman's butt naked, then this guy and woman can be butt naked too on the internet. Move on from porn and nudity on the internet. Because I figured by now people figure out what practice safe sex is by now when they went to school about it. Meanwhile, you keep up the violence and the crime on the internet for people to watch. So what's the point of having a law system and you allow people to watch that? You worry about what kids watch, but your kids, you act like porn is so hard to find on the internet. Crime ain't that hard to find on the internet either, dude. So I don't get your law system. You get upset over boobies, but you keep up violence and fighting on the internet? Why? You want the internet to be safe, but you're focusing on one more person that's naked on the internet? If the whole world is, it's not an if, it's a fact. It's called common sense. People act like you have to be a rocket science to use the internet nowadays. It's easy to find everything on the internet. All you have to do is type a word and find shit on the internet. So it's frustrating to say, oh, I'm a bad guy because I looked up shit on the internet as a veteran back home where the law keeps up the violence and the fighting on the internet. It's my fault that there's people fighting on the internet and violence and the law keeps it up and every shit. Oh, it's so hard to take down a site that pisses off people. Oh, it's so hard to figure out what practice safe sex is on the internet still today in the 21st century. Oh, people make billions of dollars in porn, but people don't know what porn is as the judge in the law and don't know what it is. The judge in the law is allowed to lie to the American customer. I'm a customer towards the internet. And a site is advertisement. An internet is a site that's an advertisement. That's a channel. And I had to get my life screwed over because you jerk-offs don't know how to be good friends. And where you act like I'm the first guy to discover a porno site on the internet. While I get hacked and get pop-up porno sites on my computer, and they literally force you to watch porn, and they report your computer super fast online. So I apologize that I came back home alive to America and to find out you guys can't figure out how to fix the internet by now after 9/11 attack in New York City.
Ship the Colombians off to a side.
Being a prune, people that don't like sex and nudity, that's when violence and hate comes in. So, people that hate sex and porn are the ones that start shit on the internet. Are the ones, that's what starts shit, you know. Being a prune is actually a bad thing. People that hate sex and nudity is actually a bad thing. Because either way, sex is going to happen, right? So that means you guys that hate sex on the internet sit there every night on that. You're lying to us? Because who the hell hates sex? You try to tell me every cop online hates sex? Then how do you know people watch porn on the internet? Right? You hate porn and sex so much, then how the fuck you know people watch porn and sex on the internet? So how do you, if billions of people watches the same shit on the internet and billions of people does the same thing, how do you narrow out and certain people saying, oh, there must be something wrong with him because he watches porn too, of the billions of people that watches the same shit on the internet? So who come up with that law? Is porn legal on the internet or not? Either way, Americans are probably going to fight that and saying, shit, we're Americans. If that country can make porn on their damn computers, then this country definitely can make porn on our computers as an Americans. But people don't watch porn. You watch porn, it's like it's some evil shit. Porn is entertainment. Porn is a practice safe sex video. I think we had balls back in the day and in school to educate people of sex education. They use a porno video in school back in the day. We had balls back in the day. So now you have your kids your kids to be in gang members and terrorist group as kids, but your kids don't know what boobies are on the internet. So I don't know who decided, oh, I'm not cool enough to watch porn back home as a veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. But that's not how it works. I think it's unfair that you guys been watching porn back home from war as a law too and having a good time like the 60s and 70s in the United States, and for you guys to give your veterans a hard time back home and acting like porn is some kind of evil shit. Meanwhile, I'm still shocked that you still got videos of people getting their head chopped off on YouTube. That's more evil than porn. Violence, the crime shows are evil as shit. Before, the law had respect of themselves as the law system, and you're not supposed to give out public information like that on television as crime and violence on the internet. You're not supposed to give out information like that.
Just today, just this once.
But you made a TV show out of it. For me to come back home to America as a soldier, as a veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City, and give me a hard time of everything I do, because you guys suck as friends to each other in the world. There was not that much crime on TV in America back in history. There wasn't. Do people make up shit on the internet? Does that keep that violence keep going? So, you know, I think you're just jealous of me. You know, all these years you allow porn to happen on the internet. And since now I'm a hero on the 4th of July Parade Street, and you got jealous because the ladies were talking to me? Even celebrities watch porn too. Nowadays, to become a movie star or a celebrity, you're a porno star on the internet first. But we live in a world where you read everything on the internet and believe everything you hear on the internet as people in the world. So, I can't believe you guys actually treated me that way back home as a veteran, dude. I didn't expect that to happen. If a porno, hey, law, I'm trying to respect the law as I am a veteran after 9/11 attack and everything. I'm trying to abide by the laws, but I don't understand the laws on the internet as a person. You say I can't break the law, but you allow violence to happen on TV and live and crime live on the internet to happen. Then I'm alone with my cat. Grandpa died, don't have a girlfriend, and porn is legal to watch in the United States. And instead of figuring out how to take crime off the internet, you came and trying to screw my life over because I want to see boobies too, as a veteran after a 9/11 attack. Oh, teddy bears. Hello, billions of teddy bears that have been on the internet since the internet started. Yeah. You've been trading pictures and trading videos over the years on the internet. Now, do the math. I can't believe as a veteran after a 9/11 attack, had to come back home and do the math for everybody back home. Everybody's butt naked on the internet. Instead of trying to figure out how to kill each other and hate each other as people in the world, oh, somebody else is butt naked online, just get mad at him now, kind of shit, because people don't want to grow up and learn how to get along with each other, even being fucking butt naked on each other online, dude. Like I said, we can have nudity on every channel, but you guys are jealous of fucking hating each other, even when they're butt naked online as so-called 60s and 70s and 80s hippies, and you can't handle nudity, and you can handle crime on TV. And if I was a hippie in the 60s, what you all did as an adults don't make any goddamn sense as hippies. You would figure people would say, where's my damn freedom of nudity on the damn TV as hippies? Why do I have to change the channel and find out my best friend died on TV on live television and the cops couldn't figure that shit out before I hit live television on the internet? There's that much bad guys in the world. No, there's not that much bad guys in the world. But how you all using the internet, you're making everybody a bad guy in the world. I'm a disabled combat veteran after a 9/11 attack. And you're trying to make me sound bad too on television. No matter what I say or do, you're trying to use my words against me. And that's what I came back home to as a soldier, as a veteran. I didn't come back home. Hey man, people have been fucking on the streets and public places for years on the internet. Welcome back home, Commiso. We're proud of you. You can watch any type of fucking porn you want. We trust you because you're a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. People don't trust each other no more. You all hack each other's computers because you're all paranoid assholes and there's no more privacy on the internet. I don't know why they written the Privacy Act on the internet while you all act like I didn't even have to give all that information to court for you just to be on my computer as court. So, my whole life, I had to be, if I'm a good guy or a bad guy or not, I have to be watched 24 hours a day on the internet if I like it or not. by my neighbors, by the law, bad guys, good guys, hackers, whoever basically wants to know what's on my laptop as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. But I guess the worst thing on the internet, according to people, is boobies. Holy shit! Women want to have equal rights, but they can't even look at themselves in the mirror and find out they have boobies. Holy shit! Shit, people want to have change in the world and have a good life in the whole world, but they can't accept each other as people, as we all look the same naked. How come your dick can be still up as law on the judge online for everybody to watch, and you can be famous, but my dick, as a veteran, you decided, oh, my dick ain't good enough to be on the internet? That'd be called discriminating. You're saying I'm the only cool guy that my dick is allowed to be on the internet and be watched by the whole internet, for you to discriminate me as a veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City and everything. That sucks. We come up with cool ass, this basically America is an easy ass country to live in. It's a free country, dude. We only have to worry about one thing in America. It's so simple. Do not hurt each other in America. How hard is that? But now we got the law entrapment people, forcing people to get in trouble with the law on the internet. So where it should be only like one person today in the whole country, you put everybody in jail as an American. You want to know the truth? You're worried about people watching porn on the internet? You put one person in jail, you should have put the whole damn internet in jail, law. Not just me. Everybody that uses that porno site. The whole world uses that porno site. So the whole country would have been in jail cell because they watch the same porn on the internet. But you randomly pick people. You randomly pick people. Ain't cool enough to see boobies on the internet. It's okay for kids to see boobies and movies and everybody, oh, that's cool, dude. And we're down with that. Now, a veteran comes back home and you act like kids don't know what boobies are, watching American Pie movies. Think about it, what you guys do. You put one person in jail watching porn. A reality show, it should be you too as a reality show to be in jail too. And everybody in the whole country because they watch the same porn on the internet. Still today, I don't know how much porn you have to watch, legal porn on the internet, before you guys get upset and put me away as a veteran back home. But I didn't even watch enough porn for you guys to do what you guys did to me, dude.
Let me ask you something. Why do you wait?
So, whenever we all grow up and come with a system of watching free porn and nobody gets in trouble and nobody gets hurt, because porn is the simplest shit on the internet compared to gang fights and violence and people getting their head chopped off on the internet, but you all came down hard on me and acting like nobody knows what fucking nudity is on the internet in the 21st century. So, no, I don't like to be upset every day. I thought I was going to come back home from work and everybody goes out of their way and try to make me happy as a veteran back home. All my battle buddies, because we're all American heroes back home. We're publicly viewed on the internet as veterans no matter if we like it or not, because you put us publicly viewed on the internet, no matter if you like it or not, as veterans. That's how the internet works. So it's not just me that's publicly viewed. It's the whole world is publicly viewed on the internet.
I give him a few days before he barrels through those doors in clear violation of
And
Section 14.
I thought you would have made a greater effort to say, thank you for your service, and we're going to help you out to become something back home as veterans. Not just me. You know, I didn't make videos just for me. I made videos, hey, if my grandpa died and I was that upset when grandpa died, I figured I should try to make people laugh because grandpa died in my family. Oh, same thing with my back. If I'm not getting treated 100% respect back home as a veteran, my battle buddies ain't getting 100% respect back home as my battle buddies. So I make videos because I like making videos. I want to make my battle buddies laugh because we live in a world where people find ways for people not to laugh on the internet, right? You know, you see me making YouTube videos and I'm being happy and everything, and you all go out of your way and find ways not to make me happy. That's what you call good friends to each other in the world on the internet. Instead of supporting each other as friends and saying, good job, Commiso, even the fucking bullshit you fucking went through, you still got your fucking personality in this fucked up world we came up with. No, this world's not fucked up. You guys make it fucked up. This world can be peaceful and enjoyable, and everybody have a good life in every country and all around the world, but you come up with the fucked up ways to hate each other and fight on the streets like idiots. Right? We're smart enough to go to college and make this a world a better place for everybody and kids on the streets, but instead, we as adults grew up and didn't learn shit from Michael Jackson music, and we decided to kill each other because we had nothing else fucking better to do in the world but hurt each other on the internet. Then, on top of that, good people on the internet. Good people just want to watch porn and enjoy goofy videos on the internet. But as people, you don't even find ways to hate on the fucking nicest people in the world as people. Where did you came up with this type of attitude to treat each other? Somebody tell you to treat each other like that on the internet? And you're idiots and listen to that one idiot that tells you that hurting each other is better hurt each other kind of shit. What kind of fuck? You listen to that one idiot? You know, do people feel pain in the world nowadays? Do people have a heart? You know, I see people crying and shit. You know, is that real tears or are you just crying because there's a video camera on you on the internet? Do people have a heart anymore and care about each other? Because they did back in the day. But now you use the fact that there's webcam and video cams at court and you have to act like some kind of something different on the web. Don't call it reality shows because they act different. They don't act like that in reality in real life. That means, say there's no more crime in the world. There's no more violence in your world. Your shows are going to get shut down as crime shows. Then the violence on the internet. You're going to get mad and start crying no matter what. So you're going to have your stupid television show. You know, even the fact that y'all claim that y'all protected and care about each other, but you guys jealous and haters and hypocrites. Right now, the law are a bunch of hypocrites, dude. Because You hack people's computers and watch free porn and get mad at us. But you watch free porn at court and don't get mad at yourselves and jerk it off. But you get mad at somebody else. If billions of people are jerking off on the internet and you jerk-offs get mad at that one person that jerks off on the internet, then there's something wrong with you people. Think about it, dude. We're back in 600 BC. We didn't even hang Jesus Christ on the cross yet in the 21st century. We're still fighting about who fucking can have sex in the 21st century. Who can be naked? Hey, women, pretty soon dudes are going to get mad because you're naked on the internet as women, dude. We're back in the same fucking day in 600 BC, dude. This is the United States of America, and it's the 21st century. Ain't my fault that you guys are not update and don't know what sex is around here in my neighborhood and the law, as billions of people fuck on the internet. The whole world fucks on the internet. Hey, law, if the whole world fucks on the internet, why the fuck are you giving me a hard time while I'm representing my American flag and country on the internet? These things, people call me stupid and slow because I was a special education and speech impediment and a learning disability. People treated me like an idiot my whole fucking goddamn life and stupid. But you guys as geniuses and running the internet and people in the world are so smart and you claim you are, you guys still have wars and violence on this planet Earth and killing each other over stupid shit that don't mean shit in the end. But I'm a stupid idiot. Oh, it's my fault I came back home for war and the law couldn't figure out how to practice safe sex with the American people and keep the internet safe over the years over sex. I think you just don't want me to have sex back home. You don't want me to have a family of my own, kids of my own. Because you guys, as a corny pussy gang outside, you get jealous of any fucking woman that hangs with me as a veteran on the internet, dude. Even you as kids. That's all people are capable of is jealousy, hypocrite, hating, lying, cheating. What else? What else? It seems that we're showing if there's life in outer space, we as human beings showing outer space, we ain't capable of doing shit on planet Earth. Oh wow, we built robots as people, human beings. Oh wow, we created the internet as a human being. TV, video camera. Man, we created all this technology. We created all this technology to sit on the internet and treat each other like shit while everybody watches fucking porn on the internet. That means, what kind of shit is that? When I was a kid in school, I couldn't get in fights in school because they would kick me out of school and I couldn't get back in school if I fought with the other kids. But when you become an adult, shit, you could be assholes to each other. And they say, oh, everybody does crime in America. We got crime shows. So it's okay for you guys to do crime. Because you're advertising it on television. For me, you know, I wonder how further in life I would be if I didn't come back home to haters and assholes, dude. You're supposed to be my hometown. You're supposed to be my friends back home. You're supposed to have my back. You know, because you're Americans. I'm a soldier. American soldier after 9/11 attack in New York City, and you're supposed to have my back. No, if you like me or not as Commiso, you're supposed to have your veterans back on the end as Americans. Because that's how it's supposed to be. You know, I'm trying my best to represent American flag as a veteran back home, but I have to deal with the same shit that the president. I can't, people call the president names. So don't just look at me, oh, I'm the only one that gets called names on the internet. You guys are so fucked up, you call your fucking president a name, dude. You know, the president got voted in to run this country. You all voted, the whole damn country voted that president in. So that president became a president somehow by you as American people. For the president to step up and, you know, he could be the greatest president in the world, but you won't allow that president be the greatest president in the world because you always got something to say about each other because you all want to dress up like corny-ass gangsters. I look cooler if I call somebody names and hate on that person because I'm a gangster. That is the corniest shit that ever fucking happened in history. The only reason why you claim that you're an asshole on the street because you're a gang outside. You know, I'm glad I didn't join the gang because I'll probably be dead right now fighting with the other gang members. Because I would say, fuck you, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm a free American man. Why the fuck I'm going to listen to some pussy on the street that acts like they got style because they all with some kind of gang colors on the street? Meanwhile, I have to deal with people from 9/11 attack as a soldier and wonder what the fuck they're thinking about me as a veteran after 9/11 attack in New York.
And now you tell me you're going to spend the 4th of July with your wife?
I just don't get people. You guys sit on the internet and you don't want violence and fighting anymore, but is that hard to figure out a system not to fight on the internet and walk away? You know, like I said, people that are in the gangs are pussies. They had to join the gang because they can't walk down the street by themselves. That's why they're in the gang. So gang members are pussies. Check. Same thing with terrorists. They had to join that because they are assholes and pussies and can't walk down the street by their fucking damn self. But that's not United States. We're supposed to be Americans. We're representing our flag as Americans. So when I watch American television as a veteran and see all this bullshit crime, and I just say, I wonder what the other countries watch American television and see that, because it ain't that much crime to make a television show out of it. That's why there's a lot of laws on the internet. That's why we pay taxes. And the taxes goes to the law, so there be no damn crime on the internet and television. No, I'm not trying to hate on your show. I'm trying to say, if soldiers, I was taught in the military, American soldiers, we are in uniform. And we have to represent our American flag and our country the best of I can, even the fact that you called me names online as a veteran back home. Soldiers have more duty or more, they have more, soldiers just don't serve and protect the countries. Soldiers are our mascot. You know, the Marines, Army, that's our mascot to our American country. We're representing our country. So we have more things that's to serve our country and flag and protect it. I have to respect my flag and country and video as a soldier, as a veteran. So I figure American television should be the goddamn same fucking way.
I am related.
If soldiers have to represent their flag and talk good about their country, then American television should be the same way and on the internet too.
One moving to another.
There's a difference between giving opinions on things and changing things where you're just cursing each other out and hating each other on TV and on the internet like a bunch of jerk-offs.
What's the age?
You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make people laugh. I never went to college for comedy. I never really got a chance to do anything back home. And then you're going to say, oh, you got all this free time. Well, now my free time, every week I have to go to court. Every week I have to go to counseling. Every week I have to pay all these bills. And at the end of the month, I have no money in my pocket to do nothing. No, I'm not complaining about government, because compared to everybody else that complains about money towards the government, we as veterans not expect to complain about money, where your veterans are sleeping on the streets. They said, okay, you don't want me to complain about money? Then I'm going to sleep on the streets as your hometown hero because you guys didn't take the time to welcome back home your American heroes back home on the internet. Because we're confused as veterans. Because one point in uniform as soldiers, you all treat us like celebrities and heroes in uniform. So now you don't give a shit because we are labeled as veterans. You're a soldier. We're only going to support you when you're in uniform as a soldier. When you become a veteran, we ain't going to give a shit about you. I learned that over the years of being a veteran because the way you guys treated me over the years to the public internet. Hey, smart people, there's no top secret internet on the internet no more. There's no dark internet. There's no two internets. It's only one internet on the internet. And we live in a world of social media, and everything is towards the public view. So there's nothing top secret on the internet. Anything you say on the internet, anything you do on the computer, anything you do on anything, eventually gets onto the internet. So it's not my fault you took all my information off my laptop and take me the wrong way as your American hero back home. Because either way, if you like it or not, people are going to have sex and make porn if there was an internet or not. So I don't know who the asshole that gets mad at porn compared to you still got videos of people getting their head chopped off and still don't understand why them videos are still fucking up compared to boobies. Hey kids, boobies? Or somebody getting their fucking head chopped off on Action News. Boobies? Head chopped off. Boobies? And you get mad at boobies. You know, by now, our human body should be natural to our human eyes. It's not natural to want to see crime on television. It's not natural to see hate and killing each other on the internet. My eyes is not accepting violence as an American soldier back home, a veteran. I'm not accepting the fact. No, I don't like that. You all act like there's a lot of shit to do on the internet. The only good thing to do on the internet is to watch porn on the internet. You made it that way. So I don't accept the violence on the internet when you got geniuses and college graduates running the damn internet, and it's not that hard to say, hey, why is this fucking video still up? And it doesn't fucking make any fucking sense. Nudity, porn ain't going anywhere. So the law needs, you're going to start some fucking violence on the street because the law can't come up with a system of butt naked people on the internet. So I got some. I'll show you my baseball cards now. I'll show you the hockey ones. I got this one because I saw it before somewhere. It's Terry Sawchuk is a hockey player. It looks like the Flyers. I got it because is an older hockey player. Look at that. That's an older hockey player. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 of them. And look, it doesn't have a back to it. So, way of getting my information is looking online and watching Pawn Stars, Stores Wars, American Pickers, and the reason why a baseball card doesn't have a back to it is this card was cut out from a cardboard box, from an advertisement. So when you see something, nothing on the back, oh, this is a reprint, this is not the original baseball for hockey player card, oh, because it doesn't have a back to it. No. I would see a card like this and say, this card must be older than it is supposed to, because it doesn't have a back to it. Let's see. Well, he was born 1929. So when he become a hockey player in the 20s, so it's like 40s. So I would say in the 40s. That makes sense. They advertise sports. Baseball cards, hockey, basketball, soccer, and all the sport. It's like the newspaper. This is a newspaper for how they read up on sports back in the day. They used cards. So, you know how things are first invented? It's not exactly where you want it to be. The same thing with baseball cards. They just came up with an idea, oh, baseball cards. They were like, holy shit, that's a good fucking idea. And you come up, people were all cardboard, they stamp it and shit by hand. I don't think there was a machine in 1800s making baseball cards. They had to stamp everything by hand, I think. Then the machines comes in. So, and same thing, money, when they made money, it's the same thing. When you look at a bill, a dollar bill, it's not exactly perfect and you think it's fake. You know, they do, there is fake stuff and reprint stuff. But there's more real stuff in the world than fake stuff and reprint. Think about it. Because people want the original thing. People don't want fake stuff. They want the original baseball card or the hockey player card or whatever. Same thing with the money, you know. Yeah. So, and even with error card, people say, oh, people, you know, it's messed up that people throw away cool things. To think of, imagine how many baseball cards over the years people think, oh, this is a fake baseball card, I'm going to throw it away. Then you're going to realize that was probably a real card. So even the error cards, you know, when you see a messed up baseball card and you think it doesn't worth anything because it's a messed up baseball card, there are error cards, like on Pokemon cards and money and coins and everything. So,
Sure. Yeah, sure. I checked it out.
yeah, you want to, if I'm a collector, I want to make sure I'm telling the right things on YouTube, saying The reason why I collect because it's real. You know, I want to make sure I'm doing that. But you got to realize, you got to really look at, when you look at a baseball card, you can't just go, oh, I don't know. You got to look at every inch of every of the card and everything. You got to say, hey, that looks like the right type of cardboard they would use back in the days. You got to really look at, you know, if I ever get to be a daddy, a parent, I would teach my son and even my daughter how to collect baseball cards. You know, you treat people like, you know, as the law. We as if I was a parent, I'm allowed to teach my son and daughter shit too as an adult. Not just the school and the law enforcement's on the internet. I'm going to be, if I'm going to be a parent, as a parent, I don't want anybody to hack my damn computer and button in my damn information in my damn life and tell me how to raise my kids. And I bet that is a lot for every parent as an American. We're Americans, American flag still flying outside and everything. So, it wasn't like that. The law didn't butt in like the law they butt in nowadays. Because they didn't have computers back in the day. Oh, you know, a husband and a wife got in a fight on the internet. It was something simple and they got over it as a husband and wife. But how the internet works, now you guys are putting your friends in jail because you act like you guys don't fight in your houses around here in the world. That's how the internet's working. Oh, back in the day in history, you can have billions of porn in your apartment, but now since you have the internet, the law can hack you and find out that you got porn in your apartment. Back in the day, you don't care. You can have any type of porn you want. Oh, everybody's cool about it. But now you're using the internet to catch everybody. And I can't believe you guys are worried about naked people. But when you still got violence videos that's still up on the internet, that's why I don't get the law. You know, you don't want people to fight and kill each other on the internet, but you keep the fucking videos up. What? Because you're an idiot? What? It's my fault that these few people fucked up the internet and I have to get screwed over because these few people fucked up the internet? Oh, these few people fucked up porn, so I can't watch porn anymore because the law will think there's something wrong with you, even though the law fucks that court and the jail cell and all the shit and everything. Yeah. Guards meet up and get married, guards, and have kids. I don't know how to stress this to law. You have sex to create life. So I don't understand how people put down sex on the internet, but you guys as the guard and the judge had sex to have your kids. There's nothing wrong with sex. I'm just getting played back home. You're calling me all these names as a veteran on purpose because I can't be the cool superstar veteran back home because you're all an asshole as my hometown. I could have been a cool wrestler on a wrestling team. But you guys as people make fun of each other over every fucking little thing that somebody does on the internet. You take everything out of a portion. You make things worse than it is. When it's only a few bad guys on the internet, you make it sound like everybody's a bad guy. And if that's how the law works, you're never going to find any bad guy on the internet if you make the whole damn internet bad guys, dude. So I don't understand why you guys give me this much hard time where, yeah, I may have been a special education school student, or a speech impediment. I do have a speech impediment. You can hear it sometimes. I actually am trying my hardest to pronounce words. And a learning disability. For you guys to sit on the internet and you claim that you can't figure out why the internet is still the way the internet is. Oh, what are you talking about, dude? If everybody uses the internet and know exactly what they want to watch, the internet should be safe by now by everybody, because everybody uses the internet. That's called common sense. Because the low ratings, I don't even know why you got what the hell you got? You got videos of people killing each other as the law on the internet. Why you keep them videos up for? That's fucked up to watch. Compared to the reason why porn makes billions of dollars, because porn is a lot better than seeing fucking wars and crime on television, on the internet, kind of thing. I don't mean to jump to subject. It's just how my mind works. That's why I think another reason why I had trouble learning. My mind doesn't stay on one subject. I may have ADD too. So, there you got the hockey card there. And this, Frank Robinson. This is the older card. I figure I try to get the older baseball cards. I got 3 of them. It's probably a 70 or 60 card. This, you gotta find the date. That's a cool card. I like this one. You know, you ever saw the movie Sand-A-Lot? And Babe Ruth came into the drink, one of the boy's dreams, Babe Ruth. And he just came into the room and he took this card from the room. He said, Babe Ruth, he looked at the card and said, I don't know why, but can I have this? I don't know why. Can I have this? Babe Ruth. And it's signed by Henry Aaron. It's an autograph. This card is worth a lot of money, and it's not a reprint, and it's not fake. And on top of that, it's signed. You can see the Aaron part. And when I looked up his name, he has 2 different signatures. One you can read, it says that's him. Then the other part of the signature, it looks like that. He makes his letter look like that. You see? He made it look like that. See? It's this way he signs it, and he had this way he signs it. He's got 2 ways of signing. I don't know why. Maybe this is a fast way of saying, this just took his time. He has 2 different signatures, Henry Aaron. And that's the back of the card. And that's the front. So this one's really cool to have. It's signed. I got a signed Henry Aaron card. And I got this one. Lou Gehrig. That's a cool. It's not in the greatest condition, but I didn't see this card over the internet. It's not that many of this card. And then it came from a store in Brooklyn. It says Charlie's Bar and Grill, 93rd Street, Brooklyn, New York. Bearer of this card receives 1 free drink And it's got a date.
Oh, I can see this.
Offer expires 1927. So they use baseball cards as getting shit like a drink. So if you took this to Charlie's Bars and Grill in before October 12th in 1927, you could get a drink, one free drink. So do I keep the card or get the free one drink? So maybe that's why I didn't see a whole bunch of this card, because people use the card to get a drink. And then this one, it looks like Mickey Mantle. And maybe Willie. It looks like Mickey Mantle and William Mays signed this card. So it looks like Mickey Mantle and William Mays signed this card. They're two cool players. That's a cool card. And that's the back of the card. So that's a cool card.
Why are you doing this?
This one's kind of weird. It's Wagner, Agnes Wagner. It's a Agnes Wagner card. But the weird part is Babe Ruth signed this card, not Agnes Wagner. Look. Babe Ruth signed this card for some reason. You see? It's a Agnes Wagner baseball card, but it's signed by Babe Ruth for some reason. So either that's the back of the card. And that's the front of the card. It's a cool card. So I'm trying to figure maybe. Oh, Babe Ruth signed the Agnes. They're probably good friends. See, you know how in history they make history like everything was bad in history? No, man. I bet Babe Ruth met Jackie Robinson before Babe Ruth died, because Jackie Robinson was around that time. Babe Ruth died 1948. Jackie Robinson was around that time. Jackie Robinson was probably a rookie in the 40s, right? In the 50s, he was a superstar as Jackie Robinson. But in the 40s, he was probably a rookie. So, you know, somehow, it seems like everybody always want to talk about the negative in history. But I bet somehow every baseball player back in history talked to each other and helped and gave each other help on baseball and everything. That's my point. You bring up like everybody hate each other in history. If everybody in the whole world hate each other in history, there'd be no internet, there'd be no life on planet Earth, there'd be no TV, there'd be nobody, human beings on planet Earth. So it has to be more good in the world than hate. That's why the television and internet does not make any goddamn sense. If the law allowed all billions of people to be butt naked online and get mad at few people on the internet, it's kind of fucked up if you think about it. If you was my friend and you're my friend trying to help me watch porn back home as Americans and say, this is the site you should go on, this is the way you should have watched porn, because I'm your good friend to help you out. No, you see, you put up bad sites to get people in trouble on purpose. No, that site's on the internet still up for a reason, because everybody likes that site and is using it. So I found a Agnes Wagner signed Babe Ruth card. So the card's cool, and on top of that, it's got a Babe Ruth signature. Oh, that's cool. These are T-Way Cobb cards. I got more of this one. T-Way Cobb. Yep. And then the other back of the card. That's the back of the T-Way Cobb. This one back, look at that back with a card. So that's cool, T-Way Cobb. I guess I do this one. I saw this before. It's a Mickey Mantle baseball card. It's worth something. It's an older card. I heard of Ted Williams. Sometimes when you win an auction on eBay, you get the baseball card you win, and some people give you extra cards sometimes. So this was an extra card. Ted Williams. Looks like his signature is right there. Ted Williams, sounds familiar. That's the back of the card. So that's cool.
Stuck here. Man may be stuck here for the next 10 years.
Looks like Mickey Mantle 1960 World Series. That's the back.
Houston, you will not set one foot in New York City. Not a single.
I do the Babe Ruth class.
Of America.
But yeah, I got more of this one. It's Jackie Robinson. I got a bunch. I gotta organize my closet. I just got. See, you took out all my motivation as a veteran back home. To get me started, it takes a lot to get me started. So to organize a closet takes a lot and everything.
You ever feel like you're just living in it?
But look, Jackie Robinson.
We don't have to do this, Victor. It should be out my crate. Really win the United States. I want my food card. You can hide inside that way, drive right out the mouth. What's the name?
And I got 3 of them.
Yeah, you better be careful.
They're getting harder to find. So every time I see something, I think I should get it, just in case. And if that's the back of it. So it says 1949, and when people look at 1949, they think it's a reprint, but it's an offer. You have to collect some things. I think they didn't want to say 1948 because Babe Ruth died in 1948, so they didn't want to make baseball cards that has the date of Babe Ruth died. So they figured out how to. It's still a 1948, but they figured out how not to put 1948 and put 1949. Either way, 48 to 49 is not that far. It's still an old card, and there's an offer. If you read the bottom of the card, it says All-State baseball gum, free of any extra cost. Big picture of baseball greatest stars. And then it has all the measurements of the picture or whatever. Then they put that 1949 on it. So it's the real deal. when you see 1949 on a Jackie Robinson card, it's the real card, dude. They think, oh, it's made in 1948. It's to say 1948, so this must be fake. No, read the back of the card. It's 1949. It's 1948, but they made an offer. I just think that they did just not want it to put 1948 on baseball cards in 1948 because Babe Ruth died. You know how there's a saying there's a bad luck on the Red Sox because they traded Babe Ruth, and so they didn't want to get bad luck on baseball cards. So when you see 1949 and you're thinking it's supposed to be 48, it's the real card. So don't throw it out. It's worth a lot of money. This is a highly collectible Jackie Robinson card. This one right here. If you ever buy a baseball checklist of a book, this is the picture that's on the cover of the baseball book. So I got a whole bunch of these. Then I decided to try to find more of these. This is Jackie Robinson in 1950. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I got 20. And it's the 19. You see? You see the 1950? They made a reprint of this card in the 70s and in the 80s. The original card is 1950. And when they make a reprint of a card, don't get upset. That card's still worth money, even the reprint. It's just the original is worth a lot more. So that's 1950s Jackie Robinson card. I got like 3 or 4 more in the back, and I figure I just get 20 more. And they're in mint condition. They're not damaged as ever. It's really in mint condition. So that's another thing. They figure a card that been appraised is worth more than the card that was not appraised. This card just wasn't appraised yet. So this card could be worth more than the card that has been appraised already. This one's not, and it looks mint to me. That's why you gotta get plastic covers like this for your card. Right when you get your baseball card, you gotta put it in your plastic cover, because this actually protects the card really pretty good. There's ones out there all flimsy. It don't really protect. These right here is good. Then look at this card. That's a Pokemon card. First edition Pokemon card. I got this one because it looked like I don't have this one. I never saw that one before. That's why I got it. It's Pinnacle. Look at that weird looking Pokemon. Imagine if this Pokemon meets SpongeBob. If they get along or not. And Pokemon. And now I guess I do this is the Babe Ruth pile. I got another one of these. So I got like 3 or 4 of these. And one of them, I got one of them is signed. I would have had 2, but I ran out of my money. Let me see. No. And this one is, they use this for a carnival. So that's a cool one. I got this one because I don't have this one yet. A Babe Ruth card. That's a cool one. It's 1936. He was, hey, before, I think it was World Series. Oh, that's probably why. It was 1927 World Series. The Yankees won. And it was it 1935? So 1936, Babe Ruth was a Hall of Famer. So that's a cool one. This one's cool. I almost got the red version, but I didn't have enough money to get it. It went over $100, and I wanted to keep it with this card. So I got a bunch of these, and look, this one's signed by Babe Ruth. Look, they stamped it too. It stamped that Babe Ruth signed this card 1915, and this card came out 1914. So a year went by and he signed this baseball card. I had a red one, but I didn't have enough money to get it. But I wanted to keep these. I basically got all the cards from the one guy, but I didn't get all of them. So, but this is Babe Ruth. This is like his rookie card. It's signed. You could tell he signed it. It's all ink, and he's got a stamp saying what year it was signed. So this is one of my really cool Babe Ruth cards because it's an older. This when he was younger, and it's signed by him. Babe Ruth got basically neat handwriting. So when you see Babe Ruth's signature, you could tell it's his signature. And that's the back of it. And these are just the regular. See, I found one that was signed with that one, but I didn't have enough money to get it. So I got another red one, another blue one. I got another one of these. These also rare. These are rare ones, the Babe Ruth, this card. Because they had to cut it out from the box or the advertisement where this card came from. You can see the dotted lines. That's why there's nothing on the back. That's cool. And this one is another rare Babe Ruth card. Nothing in the back. That's a cool card. This one's cool because this is part of the pile I got from the. This one's signed by Babe Ruth card. That's cool. Trying to focus. And that's that card. That's a cool card. That's the back of it. Usually if it's a reprint, it would say reprint on top of this line or right here. It don't. It's not a reprint. Look at that. That's a cool Babe Ruth card. I got another signed Babe Ruth one. So I got a decent amount of this card that looks like that. Focus. And then he's got neat handwriting. I got another one of these. This is the highest, this is what everybody wants of Babe Ruth. So I probably got a whole bunch of them now. That's the back of it. This uncut Babe Ruth and T-Way Cobb. I think Babe Ruth and T-Way Cobb were like close friends. They were basically born in the same year of 1800s years, and they played baseball together. This one's cool. I have to find a better card holder. I don't like this card holder. It's too flimsy. They make better. They gotta have to find a bigger card. But look at that.
I have to work.
They stamped it when they signed the card. 1927 is when they signed this card. Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. Then that wasn't enough for this card. They signed in the back of it too. See? So it's got Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig signed in the back and in the front. So this probably was, they gave out cards back in the day in baseball. So I don't know if this was, it has the whole team on it. So this one's cool. This one's cool. I guess nobody, he didn't have a baseball card to get the Babe Ruth to sign the card. So it's a coaster. So maybe he was drinking at this bar and Babe Ruth was there drinking beer. It says in 1492, but there's, it's probably, it looks like a 20s coaster. But in the back, it's got Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, T-Way Cobb, and Hangus Wagner. That's cool. So somebody said, oh shit, that means Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, T-Way Cobb, and Hangus Wagner, or I think that's Hangus Wagner. I'm going with that's what that's. They said, shit, I got Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, T-Way Cobb, Hangus Wagner on the bar at the same time, and he got all of them signed a coaster. So that's pretty cool. The coaster probably don't worth anything, but since it's signed by Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, T-Way Cobb, and it looks like Hangus Wagner. So that's pretty cool. He's, oh shit, he's drunk and saw Babe Ruth and T-Way Cobb. So holy shit, I gotta get their autograph, man. I don't have no thing. Oh, hey, what's this? Hey, Babe Ruth, can you, and T-Way, Luke, can you sign this coaster for me? And everybody, yes, yeah, because there probably was a kid in the bar. Back in the day, they had, people wasn't uptight on liquor, beer, or porn in America. Kids were allowed to go in a bar and chill out. And even strip clubs. Now it seems like you all want people to fight and rat each other on TV and crime. That's like the little kids can watch porn, but get upset for other kids to figure out there's porn on the internet. It wasn't like that. back in the day, people ran up to Beirut. It got it signed.
Yes, Mr. Flanagan.
This was the part of the. I wish I got that red one, but I didn't get it. So another sign. Beirut card. And it's like there's a special offer in the back.
Who are you? Unacceptable? You leave. I'm coming in.
It's old.
He's not in my life. I'm free. I got tired of waiting.
It's cigarettes. So that's the cool one. That's it. I got. This is from Ice Cream. Ruth. Sign this one. It's a 4K webcam that don't want to focus. Look, it's signed. It's signed in the front and it's signed in the back. So it's signed in the front and it's signed in the back. It's got. I guess you got this when you got an ice cream bag. You don't get baseball cards when you get ice cream nowadays. This one, remember this was the rare one? That's the rare one. Now, a rare card. See, this is a rare card. And it's signed by Ruth.
Did you escape from the institution? You a criminal?
So,
You're living here, Victor. You're living at gate 67. I just want to know why.
there it goes. That was part of the collection. That's cool. And then this is the last one. I didn't get this one. I don't have this one. I got it because I didn't have. Look how this was cool. He signed it. He signed it 1925. This one's a cool card. It's got nothing in the back. But so that was part of that collection. Alright, that's all I have for you today. I have to lay down now because I'm sweating and overheating. Commiso's overheating. Commiso sweat when it's freezing outside. This is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Michael Commiso in the Battle Boys Online. And I'm just making videos, you know. I think by now the internet should be safe for everybody to use by now, and everybody get over themselves and stop having wars and fighting in the world, dude. Because everything, think about it, everything will be a whole lot better if there was no violence and wars on the internet. That's how much the internet will be cooler and everything. Even porn would be better. So I don't get how people know, oh shit, I only got this much time to live, and you all find ways to hate on each other of this much time. Because I'm already 37 years old, and I'm behind time, I'm behind everything back home. And I don't even know if I ever gonna find love. Because somehow everybody always got something to say about each other on the internet. So, whatever. This is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies. Just wanted to show you my baseball cards and let out feelings.